another bombshell has dropped. Well, we are not going to back down on this justice. And I want to also applaud and I want to say a special thank you to those that have been part of this justice. Because justice for Mohbad is justice for humanity. One thing must serve as an example. Yes, very important. So Karimo came out with certain updates. And now Karimo is back again. Maybe you don't know, or maybe you do know that Mohbad's father's lawyer, they have included Karimo's name as part of the invitees, like part of those that they are requesting to appear at the inquest to be cross-examined. So come and explain. Come and tell us. Instead of you saying you got provoked, that's why you dropped one or two. Now we want you to come over and tell us all that you know. You'll be cross-examined under oath in a proper setting. Then let's look from there if we will push this to the court. And not just Prime Boy or the nurse. Of course, the nurse has not been present ever since this inquest started. She has a lawyer representing, which is one of the most terrible things that anyone can ever think of. Now, on one side, we have the Akokojayes, the women that are afraid of DNA, association of them, the women of darkness, Coven. They also have their own thing that they have to say about Karimo. Like she said, my phone was hacked. You're about to see, you're about to watch. Very deep and explosive. You're about to see them. I want you to watch this from the beginning till the end. So, Karimo said something that will shock you. And I'm going to give you just a bit of it before we proceed on hearing more. Apart from some people saying she'll be forcefully brought from the US down to Nigeria to come and confess at the court, she said, well, before then, let me say this. Do you know that I was the one that drove Wunmi, Cynthia at the Banjo, the useless sister of mine, to the police station twice? And we sat down. She wrote those stories that the police read out to you guys during Mohbad's press conference or press release or press update. She said all that Wunmi wrote, it took her 2 days. Those things that those police read is what Wunmi wrote. We sat down together with the police and she was telling them the story and they were crafting it, packaged it, and that's what they read out. He says, so you guys don't think that these guys are trying to get justice. The police are not. Of course, we all know why. Due to the influence of Wunmi's mother. She has used Akpekus to attach certain people in certain places. I don't want to bore you. Let us listen to this and we will be talking more.
Ìránṣẹ́ yìí ò mà ní lọ ní bathroom o. Àfitábàdì ní gbàgbà lọ síbẹ̀ agbẹ̀yìnga nítorí pé ìránṣẹ́ náà máa wẹ̀ ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí kó lọ àkókò àyẹ̀wò.
Ìránṣẹ́ náà tiẹ̀ ti wẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí ó sì ti lọ bí iṣẹ́. Ọlọ́run ọba má jẹ̀mọ́.
Gbogbo ohun tí ìránṣẹ́ yìí ò wá ní fi máa wẹ̀. Olúwa gbogbo ohun tí ìránṣẹ́ yìí ò fi ní máa wẹ̀. Olúwa mú kúrò. 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 Olúwa dúpẹ́ nítorí pé tí wàá dúró mi.
Jésù.
Ọba máa wẹ̀ fọdún wàhálà tí wọ́n.
Àmín, àmín, àmín lórúkọ Jésù.
Ẹ ṣe hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Ìwọ ìránṣẹ́ tó kì í wẹ̀ ṣe hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Karimo padà get mi.
Ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹjọ́ mo fẹ́ bèrè ṣé Karimo sọ́sùn lọ báyìí ní tòótọ́.
Ṣé kí n play video fún ẹ video yẹn? Mọ́gàjì láti máa bèrè. Mọ́gàjì ní báwọn ṣe ń ṣe ń lé àwọn nìyẹn. O ṣáà ti play video yẹn. Video wa ṣó believe.
Ó ní agbára.
Ó bilé lélẹ́yìí.
Ó sùn lọ àwọn tó wà lórí panelist ẹ̀ kọ́.
Máa gbọ́ nǹkan tó máa sọ. Níbọ̀.
bá power tap.
Ìyàwó Òjó lójú ẹni kó má ìyàwó gọ́ọ̀sì ìyàwó pẹ́sidẹ́ǹtì kó má dá lára ẹni.
Jésù.
Ọkọ yẹn nígbà tí tó wà lórí TikTok yẹn tó ọkọ ẹ̀ ó máa ń camera and she explain what she knows unlike our CEO CFO. Everyone tó máa rí very soon.
Kẹ́rì wèrè lòun mọ̀.
Mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n stream mi. Mo ń try láti dá ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ yín lẹ́nu. Stop it. Ẹ gbọ́. First time tẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ mi ìbínú. Comment ẹ kọ sísàlẹ̀ ó ti trigger mi but mo hold on pé okay jẹ́ kí n dákẹ́. Ẹ tún gòkè lẹ́lẹ́kejì. Ẹ ti sọ̀rọ̀ for a while. Mi sọ̀rọ̀. Until gba tẹ́ mention kìíní ẹ̀. Then I have to address that. The reason why I want to address it is because I see it as a threat in disguise. And ọmọ ọdún kan nílùú wa ń bí gan èèyàn àbí kẹ́ńbóye kéré yẹn kò ní take it easy tán bá díẹ̀ ká tó wá fi èyí tí mo mọ̀ right mi. Then reason tí mo ṣe sọ pé ẹ dákẹ́. I know they will be streaming and I don't want them to see this side of me on this platform. That's why I was trying to cut you off. Nǹkan tí màá sọ ni pé when the time is right, I will do the needful. And I'm not the type of person that will go back on my words. I'm not the type of person. And my people know me as well. Sure. It's okay. Ìjà ara ẹ̀ ló ń jà. I shake my head. Because tó bá yẹ kó ti sọ fún mi in the first place, Baba, kí lẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe? I will take them to Baba. And I know they will follow me. Kí lẹ fẹ́ ká ṣe? Ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí la máa ṣe? Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ò ní débi báyìí. A lot of things ló ń dùn mí. Bóyá ti rọgàn. Wọ́n manipulate me. Wọ́n ṣe so much. That aside. Now, you're saying a lot of people, at first when I came out, they said I should go to legal team. Legal team, legal team tó wà full of traitors. But tí máa sọ, mo fún yín lórúkọ ẹyọ kan, mo dárúkọ Veron. I mentioned Veron with my full chest. Kí n kàn fún yín láìdíà, mo dárúkọ Veron. Ó wá fún mi bú mi ó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. But I know what I'm talking about. And you're giving me an advice. You said I should talk to my lawyer. I should write everything and send it to my lawyer. My lawyer, right? Why? No problem. I can get a lawyer from here and do that. But what Alomade is in Nigeria? Judiciary system, Olomade see. The same judiciary system that gave you inconclusive results. Àbí boloti magba, boloti maka. Gbogbo police report tó ń kọ síta tó ń kà fún yín, táwọn ọlọ́pàá ń kà fún yín. Mo wà ńbẹ̀ ńjọ́ tí Wunmi kọ report, gbogbo statement tí Wunmi kọ láti September tí mo ti dé Nigeria tó fi di October. Each time tó ń kọ statement mi ni mò ń gbé lọ. Gbogbo statement tó kọ ló ń kà síta fún yín. Kò sí nǹkan tó yàtọ̀ nínú nǹkan tó ń kà síta tó yàtọ̀ sí nǹkan tí Wunmi kọ. So you think I waste my time on that? The only way, the route tí n bá fi lè help mò ń ṣe, and it's left for you guys to decide. I'm an adult. No one is going to tell me what to do. President Trump tó elect la níjẹta àbíjọ́ wàláì wọn tí bìdà ó force me against my wish. He can't do that shit to me. Ó máa rojọ́ mi náà máa rojọ́ mi ni. Because I know my right and I've been in this country for 10 years to know what is right and what is not right. Tó bá dẹ̀ pé ìjọba Nàìjíríà fẹ́ fọwọ́ lágbára lójú, I know who to run to. I will talk for me. Ibo ló wà ní New York yìí náà. Kí ló kọ bí tó wà ní New York yìí? I know places to go. It just take nǹkan tó kàn need fún mi ní placard, one placard. Tí bá gbé one placard dání ní White House or anywhere tí bá fẹ́ lọ, people will join me. Kẹ́ tó ṣẹ́jú pẹ́, àwọn èèyàn ti ṣùrùbù mi. They will protest for me here in the US. Tíjọba UN tó wà ní New York. I know extradite Karimo ni. Placard lásán ni mo need. Èmi nìkan ṣó. Ẹgbẹ́ títì tí n bá dúró síbẹ̀ làwọn èèyàn ti máa ṣùrùbù mi. Ní TV station tí máa dé. Wọ́n ti máa advocate for me. Wọ́n ti máa defend me. Please, don't threaten me with such thing. I see it as a threat. Because kò ní kúrò lórí speed by. Before you know, kílẹ̀ tó mọ́. Extradite Karimo, òun lórin táwọn èèyàn máa kọ. That is why we have to be careful with the ways of with how we choose our words. Apokojaye, you all have me to contend with. You all have me to contend with. Wèrè tó kó yín síta. And let me tell you something. Ashanao market. Ó ti sú ẹ now. Ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ ti sú ẹ. You know kò ti sú ẹ. Nígbà tó gbé ìyọkọ ẹ síta tó drag ìyọkọ ẹ. Imagine the audacity. You told your mother-in-law to go and apologize to you. It took you days. I was part of the people that came out and defended your mother-in-law. Kó tó wá bọ́ta pé kán fi ìyọkọ ẹ lẹ̀. The moment tó bọ́ta tó ní kán fi ìyọkọ ẹ lẹ̀, wọ́n fi ìyọkọ ẹ lẹ̀ náà. Ẹyin tí bàbá ẹ connect dọ́tì yẹn. So tó bá rí pé kò bọ́ta pé kán fi ìyá yẹn lẹ̀, wọn ò ní fi ìyá yẹn lẹ̀. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́, ìyá ọkọ ẹ lọ́lẹ̀ halẹ̀ mọ́ ọ. Ṣó yẹ, ó ti sú ẹ fún yín lésì. Èsì tí mo wá fún ẹ, ó mọ̀ pé ó get to you now. Wọ́n invite ẹ sí party lánàá, ó tẹ́rù tó ń lọ party. You didn't show up for King White's birthday party. They were expecting your mother-in-law was there. Àtàárọ̀ ni ọkọ ẹ ti dé. Àti àárọ̀ ni ọkọ ẹ ti wà lọ́dọ̀ King White. Ìyọkọ ẹ jẹ rice àtẹran náà. Oúnjẹ tí ìyọkọ ẹ jẹ ni. When she was eating rice and meat, I was aware. O lè mọ bí tántẹ́nà mi dé. He waited for you. Ìgbà tán rí ẹ lọ́pọ̀ ẹ pé ṣé ò wá mọ́ ni? Ó ní gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ online gan. Kò ṣí ẹ lórí láti wá party. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Torí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan, o ò fọwọ́ sí nǹkan tó ṣe. Wọ́n ṣe wá wò pé táwọn bá come out láti drag ẹ, àwọn tèmi á ṣe wèrè fún wọn. Àwọn tó máa ṣe wèrè fún wọn máa pọ̀. Wọ́n wá lọ́gbọ́n àlòkù. Èmi lọ́lò láti treat fọkọpẹ́. Èmi lọ́lò láti treat fọkọpẹ́. Òwe ló ń pa fún ẹ. Òwe òun ló pa fún ẹ. Abẹ́fẹ́ àtòṣà òwe ló pa fún ẹ. The time will come when they will now say, you know what? We are going to drag this girl with our full chest. Ó díjọ́ kan léni. Ọjọ́ yẹn ṣe kí ni? Ọjọ́ yẹn díjọ́ kan léni. Jókòó Tádé, ó ṣe unblock Jókòó Tádé nínú. Ó block Jókòó Tádé tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. Ẹlẹ́lẹ́yà ni gbogbo yín. Ẹ ń ṣẹlẹ́yà mọ́léyà. Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, ẹ try harder. Ìwọ wèrè tó sọ pé o máa sanwó fún àwọn area boys, àwọn tó wà ní downtown. Sanwó fún. Torí tí atẹ́gùn kan bá fẹ́ lù mí lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí. Àṣànà kò palẹ̀ mọ́. Ṣé wọn pé mo ń jẹ́ kó yí ẹ pésẹ̀. Ìgbà tí ìyọkọ ẹ ń jẹ rice àtẹran lọ́wọ́ lánàá mo mọ̀ gbà. Ó ń jẹnu pàṣàpàṣà. Ọmọ ò jẹ́rú ẹ rí, mo mọ̀ gbà. So mo ń jẹ́ kó yí ẹ pé tẹ́nì tí ń bá ṣe èmi bí. Igi mú ẹ, ṣóńṣó orí ẹ báyìí ni mo wà. Bó ṣe máa easy fẹ́yìn láti attack mi bí, ó máa easy fẹ́mi náà láti mú ẹ. Torí tó bá mọ mi mo mọ̀, tó bá jẹun mo mọ̀. Ó ṣì ń kó kiri ni àbí? Tó bá fẹ́ kí n sọ kọ́lọ̀ couch inú ilé ẹ̀ tó ń gbé lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, màá sọ fún ẹ. Wọ́n kàn máa fà wá méjèèjì kàsíkọ́sì ni o. Because tó bá dà mí lóògùn ni màá fún ẹ lẹ́yìn. Jẹ́ kó rí ẹ pé. Mi ní business pẹ̀lú àwọn ẹ̀rọ lọ́gì tó ń ké o. Ẹranko làwọn èèyàn, ọmọ ẹran ni wọ́n. Ọmọ ẹran, ẹ̀rọ lọ́gì, ẹ̀rọ ata, ẹ̀rọ awóyaya, òun làwọn. Ìwọ yálà ya wọn, ìwọ yálà kó yálà ya wọn tó kó wọn síta, tó gbọ́n jù wọn lọ. Torí àgọ̀ wọ́n ní kéèyàn má kú, kí máa pa lẹ́yìn àgọ̀. Ibi tán gọ̀ títí dé ló jẹ́ kọ́ ọmọ orogun wọn tí ò mọṣẹ́ kọ̀ kó máa torí gbomi gbóná kiri. Gbogbo wọn ó ju àkọ́bí wọn lọ. Wọ́n bá yọ èjì kúrò nínú èjì àkọ́bí wọn, wàá tún kó ṣéǹjì lé wọn lọ́wọ́. Àìmọṣẹ́ kọ̀ ọmọ orogun wọn, wọ́n wá ń torí gbomi gbóná kiri fún ẹ. Ìwọ yálà ya wọn kẹ̀, ó wà níbi tó ti ń jẹ ìgbádùn lọ́wọ́. Àwọn ń kékeré, ohun ẹ̀ wọ́n ńlá ẹ lóko, wọ́n ńlá ẹ lẹ́pọ̀n lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ni. Ṣé mọ̀? Ó sọ fún ẹ, mo ní tó bá wù mí kí n mọ̀ bóyá olóyún àbó olóyún máa mọ̀. Mo mọ̀ má béèrè sí ni. Àti mo dẹ̀ ṣe tán tí mo fẹ́ mọ̀, mo bọ́ta mo sọ fún ọ, mo ní olóyún, kò sóyún nú ẹ̀. Àṣànà, èmi àti ẹ lájọ máa fèsì ara wọn. Ṣòro àwọn tó ń ké yẹn alongside ọ̀zù, òun làwọn yẹn. Ṣó ti yé ẹ? Wàá fẹ́ là, wàá ló ṣerú ẹ̀ mọ̀. Ikú tó wá ń pojú bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òwe ló ń pa fún wọn. Ó mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀, máa ṣe rìhásà lẹ̀. Nígbà tó bá drag mi títí tán rí story gbé síta mọ́, wọ́n á wá gbé story tiẹ̀ síta. Ṣó tí mo ṣe láti jẹ tàbí jẹ̀yìn tó mú wọn kékeré, tó ń sunkún kiri bí egbére inú gbóòrú mọ́lẹ̀ táwọn ọdẹ gba ẹni lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Wọ́n fèmí ṣe pàṣánú ẹ̀ ni, ìwọ ló ṣẹ̀ wọ́n, but they can't drag you with their full chest. Wọ́n ṣe fèmí ṣe pàṣánú ẹ̀, and nothing spoil, kò sí wàhálà. Ẹ bá ṣe jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, bí mo ṣe ń jù síta fún wọn jí-fọ ẹ, màá máa jù síta bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fún wọn. Èèyàn kan béèrè question lórí adìyẹ. Adìyẹ ìbílẹ̀, mélòó lára adìyẹ ìbílẹ̀? Orí ìjókòó kan ló máa jókòó sí tán máa fi wó gbogbo ẹ̀ tán. Mélòó lára adìyẹ ìbílẹ̀? Kò tó nǹkan kan. Ó lo ṣẹ́yẹn fún Mohbad. Ìyàwó Dàróṣà náà lo ṣẹ́yẹn fún Dàróṣà. Tó bá dàbí rọ́, àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ Dàróṣà tọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad tó bá ń gbọ́ mi, báwo ni Dàróṣà ṣe máa ń gbọ̀n mọ́ ìyàwó ẹ̀? Tójú bá ká Dàróṣà mọ́, ó lè bá ìyàwó ẹ̀ sùn níta gbangba. Tó bá ti fojú kan ìyàwó máa gbọ̀n ní ara òkè ńlélẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ yẹn náà ni wọ́n lò fún Dàróṣà. Má lọ wá, má lọ ṣe kí ni, má lọ wá, mò ń bọ̀ mi títì. Do as I say níṣẹ́ yẹn. Má lọ wá, do as I say ni, má lọ. Ẹ̀gbọ́n pẹpẹ ni, tí ò bá rí ara ẹ̀ ò ní lélẹ̀. Ó rí tán mú lọ síbì kan, ọ̀dọ̀ Blessing lọ mú lọ́jọ́ kìíní àná. Ó wà surprise bí mo ṣe mọ̀. Ilé Blessing, lẹ́yìn tó mú lọ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì, wọ́n tún mú lọ sílé Blessing. Informant mi náà ló débẹ̀. Wọ́n mú lọ ilé Blessing. Ilé Blessing ló ti pẹ̀ pé kò tún wá mú òun kúrò ńbẹ̀. Tí ò bá rí ara ẹ̀ ò ní lélẹ̀. Tẹ́ ẹ bá jà, ó máa ń sunkún bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Tó bá gbé aago ẹ̀ báyìí, ó máa sunkún tó máa pẹ́ fi fóònù lé kiri. Tí wo ò bá gbàgbọ́ ẹni, Yàtúndé ló ṣẹ̀ máa pè Yàtúndé. Yàtúndé ló ṣẹ̀ máa bá yín parí ìjà. Tó fi máa dáríjì, tó fi máa wá bá. Ara bí tó ti ń fìyà jẹ, ó ti mọ̀ pé tó bá ti kúrò ló máa ara ẹ̀ ò ní lélẹ̀ mọ́. Ó ń dédé lọ sí hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì láti treat fọ́kọ pẹ̀lú ṣe máa ń any small thing wá ti gba hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì lọ. You just need to get out of his presence. Kí iṣẹ́ lè dáhùn, ara ẹ̀ ò ní lélẹ̀, kò ní wo. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ṣé o rántí pé tó bá tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ńgbà tó ti mú òògùn bò, tó bá wà lọlé, àìmọye obìnrin ló máa ń bá ń bẹ̀. Ìwà wá jókòó sí one corner. Obìnrin á pọ̀ lọ rẹpẹtẹ, kò ní fún ẹ látẹ̀ńṣọ̀n. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Fast finger ló lò fún. nígbà tó rí i pé kò fún ẹ látẹ̀ńṣọ̀n tó ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ kàn gbà mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ ló bá wá kúnrín ẹsẹ̀ àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́. Mo ń bọ̀ mi tí dé. G4M, at this point, do I look like I needed someone to forgive me? I don't need anybody to forgive me at this point. Èèyàn méjì péré ni mo need kó forgive me. Ọlọ́run ọba tó dá mi. Èèyàn mẹ́ta. Ọlọ́run ọba tó dá mi. Bàbá Mohbad àti Mohbad. Èmi dẹ̀mọ̀ k'Ọlọ́run ti dáríjì mi. Bàbá ti dáríjì mi. Mohbad àná mi. Mo mọ̀ kó ti wà nù mọ́lẹ̀. Èèyàn méjì lọ̀rọ̀ yẹn yé. Bàbá gan kàn dáríjì mi ni. Because kò yé bàbá tó bó ṣe yé Ọlọ́run ọba àti Mohbad. Mohbad wọ́ fún Rẹ́mọ̀ pé wọ́n manipulate mi ni. Pé mi mọ̀ kankan pa. Mi ìdẹ̀nà opportunity láti bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ débi tó máa ṣàlàyé fún mi. Ká nípo tí wá ṣàlàyé fún mi kó tó kú. Kí n tún wá sọ pé kí ló kàn mí? Kúkú ti kú. Kò sí bó ṣe máa sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyẹn ni mo máa ṣẹ̀. Bọ̀ ìwọ gan ráyè ṣàlàyé fún mi. So ìwọ wà nípò ìmọ́lẹ̀. Ìwọ àtọlọ́run ọba ẹ mọ̀ pé kí bàbá gan má dáríjì mi. Mi ní gbé sọ́kàn tí bàbá gan Mohbad dáríjì mi. Torí ìwọ Mohbad tó lọ́rọ̀. Ó wà nípò mọ́lẹ̀. Ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n manipulate mi ni. Ọlọ́run náà dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé wọ́n manipulate mi. If at this point they are still saying I do not forgive her. She started this kìíní kan. Ó ń kàyé, ó ń pẹ́kẹ́. That doesn't stop what I'm doing. I will continue doing what I'm doing. Ashana. Season yẹn pọ̀ gan. Ó pọ̀ gan. Ẹ̀yin apọkọjáyé, ẹ máa kú òṣì o. Ẹ kú ẹlẹ́yà. Ẹlẹ́yà yín dùn wò bí ìran. Rí gbogbo yín bẹ ṣe ń wò. Bí ìgbà téèyàn ò bá wọnú ọjà gbági tó tún kúrò ńbẹ̀ tó wọnú ojú wòye lọ. Ẹ kú igbe. Èmi nìkan mà ní. Ṣé torí mi lẹ ṣe ń wò tó tó yìí? Ẹ ń wò bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ gbogbo agboolé kan lẹ̀ ń bájà. Èmi nìkan ṣe mà lẹ̀ ń fèsì lẹ̀ ń wò tó yìí. Bọ́lí bí. Bọ́lí bí àṣẹ platform. Pinky àṣẹ platform. Jókòó tajá àṣẹ platform. Ọ̀túnba. Anita Berry gbogbo yín lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lórí èmi nìkan. Tọ́lá nínú àṣetì. Ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Ayé yín ti bàjẹ́. Mélòó wà lára mi? Ọlọ́run mà ló ní kí n sanra. Tó bá jẹ́ mo lọ joyè gẹ́ngẹ́ tòbí ti God's protection. Kí ló dẹ̀ fẹ́ kù lára mi? God's protection má bínú èèyàn mi. Jẹ́ ká fi ra wa ṣe example. Kíkídé gúngún ní má kú. Torí ńgbà tí Pinky bá máa pa. Tí jókòó tajá mọ́ ẹsẹ̀. Tí gbogbo yín pín mi sọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe pín mi sọ́wọ́ yìí. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ bọ́dì. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ fáàtì tó wà lára mi. Mi ò jẹ́ kí n feel ẹ̀. Tó bá jẹ́ mo lọ joyè lẹ́pa ṣáàdì ni. Tí mo lọ joyè lẹ́pa kálà ni. Ẹ mà ti máa jẹ mí tán. Kí ló fẹ́ kù lára mi? Ẹ ṣàánú ajé o. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Daddy J rí nǹkan bu tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ta. Tó bá ké mi sanra. Kíkídé gungun ló máa kú. Kí ni ọkọ mi dẹ̀ fẹ́ rí dìmú tó bá fẹ́ ṣe ta. Ẹ ti ya wèrè. Ẹ ṣe kí ni? Ẹ ti ya wèrè. Ẹ máa ké kú ni. Because I'm not stopping. Àní kẹ́ gbé ìwòwò mi síta sẹ́. Ìwòwò mi ẹ gbé síta. Wàhálà máa tún fi réènì sí mi. Àní mi ì tí ì dé. Jùmọ̀kẹ́. O máa sọ story o máa sọ ẹ. Ẹ̀yin ẹ máa sọ. Ẹ mọ̀ analysis tèmi bàdì gan. Ẹ lọ múra lẹ́ o. Monday. A tún máa ṣe analysis. Analysis níjẹta. A tún máa ṣe analysis ní Monday o. Ìyá le gan. Analysis níjẹta. A máa tún ṣe analysis ní Monday. Ìyá lẹ́gba. Ẹ lọ máa múra lẹ́ o. Ẹ lọ gẹ́ẹ̀tì bọ́kẹ́tì lẹ̀. Gbogbo ìtẹ́ ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí. Èmi ò ráyè tí yín. Monday. Màá fún yín jẹ. Mo ní kẹ́ dáná ogun fún mi yá. Ẹ gbómi ìjà kaná. Mo ń bọ̀ mi tí dé. Ẹ fẹ́ kú. Ṣèbí ẹ mọṣẹ́ kọ̀ ni àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ẹ fẹ́ kú. nínú ọ̀rọ̀ tá à ń fà yìí níbi tá a bá fà á dé àwọn ọba ládéládé wọn á dìde sí i torí mi ò rẹ́dì láti dúró ni mo ṣe ń sọ pé èmi kì yóò kúkú kan bí kò ṣe yíyẹ o àrùn kárùn kan ò dẹ̀ ní súnmọ́ àwọn èso tó tara mi jáde àmọ́ àṣànà tó bá ń ṣe ẹ́ bí eré tó ń ṣe ẹ́ bí àlà tí atẹ́gùn kan bá fẹ́ ń bì báyìí tó ṣe mí bákan pé gbọ́lá atẹ́gùn yìí ti fẹ́ ìwọ gan á gbọ́ kùkù òjò nílé ẹ nínú ilé ẹ wàá gbọ́ kùkù òjò láì ṣe pójò fẹ́ rọ̀ wàá fẹ́ kú lọ́wọ́ mi èmi wàá wá bring ara mi down sí level àwọn wèrè tó ń kó kiri àwọn tanwíjí làwọn yẹn náà ó rí bó ṣe ń ta ẹni tó bá ti rí tanwíjí rí ṣe mọ̀ pé tanwíjí máa ń ta kòkòkò ni ó máa fòdì sí méjì báyìí tó máa ta nínú omi tanwíjí làwọn eléyìí náà ìwọ gangan ni mo ní láti dúpẹ́ ìwọ ìyá Wùnmí ṣáṣángélé àti ìyá Túndé ẹ̀yin mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin yẹn lèmi máa fi paroko sí wọn ṣé ti yẹ ẹ jẹ́ kí n dá kẹ́kẹ́ lómi sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣé gan thank you all for giving me
rárá jẹ́ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó máa lọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ tibì kan wò ó ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ti dùn yín ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ nǹkan ti ṣẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ẹ ti rún mọ́ra gbogbo ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ìgbà lọ́lọ́run dẹ̀ ti kó yín yọ kẹ́ ẹ wá tún wo nǹkan tọ́lọ́run á ṣe. Kò sí nǹkan tí ẹ lè sọ because kò sí nǹkan táwa lè sọ fún yín tẹ́ ẹ lè gbọ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ nítorí pé kí ni situation tẹ́ ẹ wà tẹ́ ẹ ń face ẹ̀yin nìkan ló lè yé bó dẹ̀ ṣe rí lára yín bí mo ṣe sọ ẹ̀yin nìkan lè sọ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ tọrọ nǹkan pé òótọ́ òbí lòbí ó mọ jẹ́ ìyá mi òbí èèyàn lè burú sí ṣàṣà ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ bá ń yọ nǹkan kan kú.
Mr. Motosho, please don't go. Please don't go far. Please don't go far.
Mr. Motosho,
hold on. Ṣé mo pé wọ́n sì mú kínní? Ẹ má da kínní yẹn sílẹ̀. Ẹjọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn for now.
Mi ò bóyá wà lórí show mi o.
Ẹjọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀ for now.
Tó bá ní kí n fi ìyàwó mi lẹ̀ mọ́.
No,
don't go there. Mr. Motosho.
Kí ló kàn yìí?
Just forget about it. Ẹjọ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ mi ni mo sọ̀rọ̀?
Mọ́mí jẹ́ hold on. Mọ́mí jẹ́ hold on. Ègún ọ̀jẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ẹnikẹ́ni. Ègún máa ń rò kó tó jà.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ kọ́kọ́ fún yín. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ńgbà tí mo wà ní kékeré even ìgbà tí mi ti ṣe menstruation rí láyé mi ǹjẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ pé mo ti gbé ìyàwó mi ṣépè ṣá. Kò sí àrọwà kankan tẹ fẹ́ pa á sí nígbà tí ojú ogun le tíyàwó bàbá mi ń fìyà jẹ mí tí mò ń wáyà tí mi ò rí ẹ mọyé pé tí mo ti gbé iṣẹ́ pé ibì kan ṣàníyá yìí wà tó fi mí lẹ̀ tó lọ tó jẹ́ kí n máa jìyà tó jẹ́ kí n máa ráre so síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ olúwa ń bẹ pẹ̀lú mi o tẹ́rí ẹ fi èmi àtọlọ́run sílẹ̀.
ṣe rí Mr. Motosho ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀ yìí ẹ má tí ì dá sí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn rárá ṣe pé mi náà sọ fún yín pé nǹkan tèmi náà là kọjá ó dàbẹ̀ ni pé ìyá kan náà ló bí èmi àti Karimo ṣùgbọ́n ìyá tèmi ò ya wèrè bí eléyìí ni o ṣe gbọ́ ẹ má dá ṣe ẹ má gbọ́ ẹ gan torí kan tẹ́ fẹ́ sọ ẹ bá sọ ó lè trigger ìbínú torí tó bá jẹ́ mi náà ni abí mi let's just forget about it for now.
more than 30 years lẹ́yìn fẹ́ dá sílé.
ṣe gbọ́ ẹja gbàgbé ń pa ẹ̀ ṣe gbọ́ ìyẹn kò kàn yín.
ìyá tẹ̀tẹ̀ tún bá bẹ̀ yìí ẹjọ́ mi tó ti rò fún wọn ẹ gbọ́ tó sọ ni wọ́n láwọn yín jẹ lọ́wọ́ ó sì pọ̀ ńlẹ̀ gan táwọn sì máa gbé síta àwọn yín jẹ so bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń bẹ̀ mí sí ti bá wá dáríjì báyìí sí tó tún dọ̀là tán tún gbé ìtókù lọ́wọ́ wọn tán yín jẹ tí n bá tún wá sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé kò ní nídà pé Karimo dẹ̀ ti sọ pé ó ti dáríjì yá yìí you know one thing tán bá stop lé ní ẹ̀ ní gbọ́ á lẹ́nu mi mọ́ máa padà sí nǹkan tí mo ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ but tán ò bá stop èmi kò ní stop wọ́n wá ń sọ fẹ́mi pé kémi stop ṣé mi ni máa dákẹ́ fún Wùnmí ni kò ní burú títí láyé kí bàbá ló dọwọ́ ọmọ òun lọ́rùn tí ìlú Ògbóni bá máa di toro mi ní dákẹ́ fún Wunmi.
Ọlọ́run tí ẹni jẹ́ ó dákẹ́ fún Wunmi, Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ orí ìyá mi nígbà.
Mọ́mí J ṣe ń gbọ́ mi. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi?
Mo ń gbọ́ yín jà ẹ kalẹ̀.
Wunmi lọ́hùn lọ apààyàn.
Ṣé rí ẹ̀kalẹ̀ ṣe rí òòṣà ti ṣe tán àti kú o, ẹ ti understand. Èmi máa bá òòṣà wí Ọlọ́run tí mi bá ti bá òòṣà wí tí òòṣà wa ti ní stroke a jẹ́ pé òòṣà ò tẹ orí ilẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ mọ́ nìyẹn. Ṣé èmi ni mo pa Mohbad ni? Ọdún wo ni mo gbé picture anybody tí wọ́n ń fèsì ẹ̀ káàkiri? Òòṣà wa ń gbé picture èmi, ẹ̀yin àti ọkọ yín. Òòṣà wa gbé tẹ̀léra. Ó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè. Tí òòṣà ò bá ti ní stroke, ibi kan tó bá ti mọ̀ ọ́n ṣe kó lọ wọn ṣé orí afẹ́fẹ́ mo ti ń sọ báyìí. Òòṣà tó o bá ti ní stroke mi ìdẹ̀ nínú ìyá ilé babaláwo tiẹ̀ àfi tó o bá ti tẹ orí ilẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ mọ́lẹ̀ nìkan ló kù. Àdàbí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé èmi ni mo pa Mohbad. Àdàbí tó bá jẹ́ pé nígbà tí mò ń bú yín bú ti yín padà òun nìkan ló kù. Bọ̀ bí mo ṣe ń sọ lálẹ́ yìí tó bá jẹ́ pé mo bú ẹ o bú tiẹ̀ padà tó lè yẹ pé mi kọ́ ni mo lọ pa Mohbad tó wá ń ka picture mi mọ́ kínní. Òòṣà bó ṣe wà yẹn stroke máa mú ẹ ò ní jèrè láyé ẹ agbára Ọlọ́run.
Ẹni parí ìjà agbára Ọlọ́run bo ìjà wo náà fẹ́ parí ẹ̀yàn pààyàn ẹjọ́ tí mi lè sùn tí mi lè Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kán parí ẹ̀ ń bo.
Ṣẹ́rí sà the king ibù bí Karimo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lálẹ́ tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ tán nísìnyí yẹn níwájú Ọlọ́run àti èèyàn mi ń bọ́ lójú mi ni torí orí mi kan wù láti pé irú kí kò sígbà tí n bá gbọ́rọ̀ ọmọbìnrin yìí tí ó kì í rí bákan lára mi ṣẹ́rí kan tẹ̀mí kàn rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé ẹ fi bẹ̀yẹn lẹ̀ for now ìgbà tí ìyá náà ti rí tó sì lè máa mórúkọ ẹ̀ lọ sórí platform tó ń lọ bá wọn bloggers tó ń fún wọn lóríṣiríṣi yẹn no ṣé abiyamọ nìyẹn àbábíyagba kò ń ṣàbí abiyamọ kọ́ nìyẹn náà.
owó ni kókó fẹ́ wá sókè.
picture bàbá Karimo wọ́n ti gbé síta wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè sí ó wà ń tàn mo lè sẹ́ndẹ̀ sí Mọ́mí J.
kò sí omi tán bá dà sẹ́yìn lára náà omi ń dúró lára ẹyin ẹdìyẹ ni.
According to Karimo, she said, whoever it is out there that is saying that I'm simply fighting my own battles for myself and simply for my interest, that person is a joker. You don't know what time it is. In truth and in reality, she's fighting her own personal battle alongside exposing what needs to be exposed. Now, the core of it all is this. Putting out this, how is it going to enable whoever it is out there that needs such information, such as Mohbad's father's team, to gather evidence, attach it to what Karimo is saying, so as to make sure that Wunmi is finally indicted, sentenced, prisoned, and whatever it is that is going to be done. That's why she has been invited. Come and talk under oath. Now, part of Karimo's explanation or excuses or reasons why she will not be bothered about working with Mohbad's father's legal team is this. She said, first, there are certain people who are core members of this Mohbad's father's legal journey. And she mentioned one of them. She said this guy, he has been planted and he operates as an informant. We have another man called Kurexi that is being, talked about. They said he's selling information. They said, no, there is another guy that is selling information. And all of these people have always been abreast of whatever it is that is happening on the journey of justice for Mohbad. He said, I know what I'm saying. That is the reason why I do not trust. I don't trust these people. I don't trust them with no information, even if I am going to operate as per coming over to assist on this. I will be doing so alongside my own lawyer. I'm not doing it with your own lawyer because you guys don't even know what's happening. You don't know the enormity. You don't even understand how money sharing of money, hope for money, and doing of bad things can be so tempting to a lot of people. So she said, this is the reason why I will not be. And also, if one could go to the police and I drove out there and all that the police read out to you guys, claiming that this is what they have investigated and this is what they found out, which is not what they investigated anywhere. They only interviewed Wunmi. What Wunmi told them is what they wrote. That's why if you check closely, if you listen and you watch the video of the police, you realize some contradiction. It is the police that use the word bled profusely. Then they said again, he hit his hand. So where did the bleeding profusely come from? Which part of his body? They are contradicting each other because of the story that Wunmi gave to them. So she said, if my sister could do this and the police refused, probably due to the influence of her mother or whoever, to do due diligence, how then is she sure that the police will do the needful? Well, apart from this family feud between, Karimo and her sister, justice for Mohbad is one important thing that we cannot joke with. So she started talking about how her spies are all over the place, how she's monitoring Wunmi and also monitoring Mohbad's mother and monitoring her mom also. But she's speaking more about monitoring Wunmi because she needs to. She talked about some party that Mohbad's mother went to, what she ate, the clothes she wore, and even Wunmi's new house where she said Wunmi is afraid the wicked run it when nobody pursueth them. That Wunmi is so afraid that she cannot sleep in her house. Wunmi is changing apartment, room to room, place to place. Wunmi does not have a particular place to stay. She said the new house that Wunmi has moved to now, that she knows where it is, and she can even go as far as telling Wunmi the color of sofa that Wunmi has there. Now, the question a lot of people are asking is this: to what end? What is the purpose of knowing where her sister resides? Why is she interested in the movement of Mohbad's mother or her own mother? She says it is important that these three individuals, they are the key to the demise of Mohbad. Very important. And should any of them attack her children, her husband, in any way, physical or spiritual, they will be dealt with. She has received threats by certain individuals that they are going to attack her in the US using some paid thugs. Said should anything happen to her, they will feel it. They will feel it. They will feel it now. That they will feel it in their bones. She said she's going to make sure that Liam and many other grandchildren and children of her mom cease to exist. She said she's going to do it. I do understand that when battles begin, the shape and style of it, the direction it takes might be a bit shocking. I mean, people might not be able to say what will happen when war begins. So we'll leave that particular family food. What we want to know is the major thing connected to the demise of Mohbad, which I do not blame Karimo. Somehow, in a way, I do not blame her in the way she has chosen to put out some of these things. At least she's confirming what we know. She's confirming what we know. This will aid, it will enable people to see clearly and then decide for themselves if they want to be anti-justice or not. So she still went back to the part of Mohbad, how Wunmi and Mohbad started their relationship and how Wunmi was trying to get the attention of Mohbad later. That was when Mohbad started becoming more, kind of big in his own little circle, artist and all of that. How Wunmi, was pushing and pressing, knowing fully that other women, ladies, are now around Mohbad and the competition is stiff. That is when she decided to do what she did, how she went to eat a whole food chicken. Now you might be wondering what does a whole food chicken mean? It is not just someone sitting there in a restaurant or in their house and they say, listen, I want to be served a whole food chicken. After all, some people can finish a whole food chicken if you live in the diaspora, particularly the United States, where people eat in a certain way. But this is serious. This particular type is not an ordinary one. It's a kayamata, as they call it, more of juju, that was used, and many more things that was done. I think she is here to tell us if she's the one that drove Wunmi to go and collect the juju, the charm that was thrown into Mohbad's coffin. She has to tell us more because we know, and I'm very sure that she played a pivotal role in a lot of things. She played a pivotal role. If she had gotten the support of her family, if they had embraced her or hugged her, maybe she would not be saying what she's saying. If they had, listened to a little bit of her, maybe she would have found a way to say, hey, you know what, let us do this, let us do that. Don't forget that she is loud, and as you can see, she's not that kind of gentle person. She's someone that will go all the way, all the way. She even said she used to challenge Mohbad's mother, insult Mohbad's mother, and many things. So she said, if they are giving her the time, the opportunity, she would have done a lot on this journey of justice for Mohbad without hampering the the freedom of her sister, which might, well, let me just say, this is just what she's saying, but that is not necessarily the direction that it's going to take. If she thinks she can talk, she did what she could do then. Remember, she was the one on Daddy Freeze's show, talking, even though she said she was not allowed by her family to go see Mohbad's father, that if they had gone to see Mohbad's father, that things would have been different. I don't think it would be different. How can Mohbad's father accept a great smile, embrace you people, when he is aware that your family is the one that took her son? Imagine, she used to say these things, and I'm like, he said it would never have blown to this proportion if they had listened to her. If they had gone to Mohbad's father, they would say, whatever it takes. Tell us, what is whatever it takes? Are you saying that that she will say it has happened, whatever it takes? Tell us so we know. So the man, I don't get it. Is that what she would do if her own son is to be pied by Wunmi? Then one will now come with their mom and say, we are sorry. Tell us whatever it takes. Are you trying to pay Mohbad's father with the money that his own son worked for? Or is it Wunmi from the trenches? Or your own mother from the trenches? Or you in the US, how much do you have that you want to pay Mohbad's father? If the money you people are looking at is the money that Mohbad accrued after his demise as an upcoming music artist, what's she talking about? There's nothing she could have done, because Mohbad's father will not in any way bow to your whims and caprice. He is not going to bow to it. How is he going to jump after Naira Marley so that you people will share money? Is he stupid? He's not stupid. Is he going to say, okay, he's gone, is gone. Your daughter have pied my son. Okay, give me 70%. You people take 30%. You that pied my son. It's not making sense, But it is what it is. She's only saying her own part, thinking that what she's saying makes sense. Yeah. So part of her being forcefully brought back to Nigeria, I don't know. I don't think that is necessary. If she wants to, she said even she herself can buy a ticket and come over. And if anyone thinks they can do something to her, the United States will not permit. Whatever. That's not important. What we want is clarity on details that needs to be worked upon so we can get justice for Mohbad. So I don't know what you guys think of this one, the latest coming up. Drop your comments. We'll keep our fingers crossed. I know more and more of this will be coming from Karimo. We don't just want one bomb here. We want more things so that we can work with it. And I'm very sure that you also agree.